And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Lady Teton volleyball team with a big one tonight on the road at Bismarck State in the capital city. When the two clubs met here in Williston in their season opener, Lady Tetons under first-year head coach Muter played them tough, falling 3-2. Since then, Bismarck State has ripped off 6 more conference wins to go 7-0 in the Mondac. Lady Tetons 2-4 following the road trip to Bismarck. They're home on Friday at 8 p.m. against Briarcrest, then again 11 a.m. on Saturday against the Clippers. Baseball Tetons won the Region 13 title last spring and came within a game of getting to the World Series for the first time in school history. This afternoon, they began the process of trying to repeat with a fall matchup against Lethbridge of Canada. We go to Raybon Field for some highlights. Tetons up 1-0 already in the first. Bottom of the first when Anthony Carvala with a drive to right. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and the product of California makes it 3-0 Tetons on a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Then Braden Bunnell is going to drive one to third. That's going to get a run in. That's going to make it 4-0. Then Connor Collery is going to get a break here with a bat hop at short. Run scores. Tetons up 5-0, as we said. Beautiful day for baseball. Members of Bill Triplett's Lady Tetons taking in the action. They'll open up November 3rd at the Buster Gillis Tip-Off Classic in Newtown. So good news, Tetons getting ready with a big lead, hoping to repeat. 9-man. We have a new leader, Sargent County, 6-0. South Borders, 6-0. New Rockford, S&M, 5-0. West Hope, GNN, 6-0. New Salem, Olmont, 5-1. Alexander picked up some votes, but did not make the poll, but they don't care. They're winning. That's the most important thing. Class A, Velva DAG, 6-0. Kindred is 5-0. Dickinson Trinity, 6-0. Langdon E&M, 6-0. And Central Cass is 5-1. As he prepares his team to take on the Century Pats in the annual homecoming game at Legends Field on Friday, first-year head coach Mark Kennedy says he doesn't care about the history between the two clubs. He just wants his club to continue to get better.
You know, and we don't want to look ahead. We don't want to look at anything except for ourselves. One thing that we have this season is man in the mirror. You know, and you look yourself in the mirror and you say, am I going to do this? There's a want and a will in life. Either you want to and you will do it, or you don't want to and you won't do it. And so we've got to come out ready to play as if it's any other team and not worry about the name so much.
I love that, the man in the mirror. You bet. Now, coming off their nice 3-1 win over St. Mary's last night at home, Coyote volleyball team hits the road for Watford City tomorrow night when the two clubs met earlier in the season. Watford City left Williston with a hard-fought 3-2 win, so the Coyotes look to even the series up tomorrow night at home with their rival from northwestern North Dakota. That was a good one. Off their first win of the season, a 2-1 victory over Dickinson last night in the Queen City. Coyote soccer team looks to wrap up their regular season with a win over Bismarck at home. Action at Legends Field begins at 7:30 p.m. Demons own 5 WDA wins this year. WDA is next week. Twins take on the Oakland A's tonight after rolling last night 11-1. It will be the final preseason tune-up for ace Pablo Lopez. He's 11-8 on the season. Twins just waiting to see who they will play on Tuesday in the playoffs. It will be a best-of-3 affair, and that's exciting just to say they're in the playoffs after last year. Both the Bison and UND jump back into conference action. Their openers this Saturday, the Bison homecoming against South Dakota. The Hawks, they will be at number 1 and defending national champ South Dakota State. So the boys are jumping right back in. Let's take a timeout on First News at 6.